Hey guys, it's Tanvi and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thanks so much for stopping by. Today we are doing an episode of Kitchen Tracks. It's a series on my channel that I started and I wanted to try foods from as many countries as possible because that's one of my favorite parts about traveling. Like when you go to Italy, you want to have like the best Italian food. And when you go to South Korea, you want to have like the best Korean food, you know? So I started this series just to try new foods and try to make new foods at home. I believe this is my 15th country, and I have a kitchen travel tracker down below where you can track how many countries I've done so far. But today we are making a summer treat that I eat all year round called mochi, and it's from Japan. And there's actually lots of different types of mochi. They're not all ice cream, but basically what makes mochi is that it's made out of sweetened rice flour, sweetened glutinous rice flour. And I believe you can find varieties that have been filled with red bean, taro, all kinds of things. But today we're making mochi ice cream, just like the ones that you get at, this is not Starbucks. I was gonna say Starbucks. I don't know why I was gonna say that. I need coffee, that's why. Like the ones you get at Trader Joe's, except homemade. I also thought since it's springtime, it's almost summertime, I should make rainbow mochi. All you're really gonna need to make this recipe is cornstarch, food coloring, and by the way, like, I wish this was natural food coloring, which I did buy from Sprouts, but I lost it and I didn't want to buy it again. I would recommend using natural food coloring. And then you also need sweet rice flour. And the very last ingredient, sugar. Oh, and also ice cream. You need ice cream. But yeah, this is all you need, plus ice cream. So it should be really easy, right? Hopefully. So let's get started. During my research, I learned that mochi actually can be made in the microwave, and it's actually pretty easy. It just gets kind of sticky. So for the first step, we are gonna wanna like shape our ice cream. So you're gonna wanna get a cookie sheet of some sort, just something flat, and then layer it with parchment paper. I was out of parchment paper, so I'm just gonna use aluminum foil. Then you wanna take out your ice cream scoop and your ice cream. Choose whatever flavor you want. You don't have to use any food coloring. You don't have to at all. You can just use vanilla ice cream, make vanilla mochi. You can do something crazy like Ben & Jerry's mochi, gelato mochi, sorbet, dairy-free. Yeah, you get the point. But yeah, I am now gonna scoop out, I think this is a good size, like a big scoop of ice cream, probably like the size of like 2 tablespoons of each flavor. Okay, so for red, I'm using cherry. I like cherry flavored things. A lot of people don't. I don't understand that. Okay, now I'm thinking this is way too big, but it's fine. Is this dairy free? Oh, it's sorbet. Great. Ew, 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 ew. My hands are clean. That's too big. That's definitely too big. I don't want to touch it. Oh my god, why is this happening? So, this isn't working. I don't really have any gloves or like Ziploc bags, so I'm just gonna use this. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm not. Okay, time is of the essence. So I need to figure this out. Cling wrap? Okay, I have an idea. Didn't want to use plastic, but I guess I have to today. Ew. That doesn't feel good. Okay, want to lay it flat. Okay, so I've done 3 so far, but it took me kind of a long time, so I'm just gonna put these straight into the freezer and get started on my it's not homemade, but it's homemade, home flavored. Okay, so for the next 3, I'm gonna be using my homemade lemon ice cream. So basically this ice cream is vanilla ice cream that I simply I like grated a lemon, zested. It's lemon zest. I mixed it in and dyed it yellow. So while the ice cream is freezing in its like shape, we're gonna make the outside part of the mochi. And all you're gonna need is a half a cup of granulated sugar, 2 cups of the sweetened glutinous rice flour, and then you're gonna need 1 cup of water. So before I add the water in, I'm just gonna combine this a bit. I'm gonna slowly add the water a little at a time. It definitely already smells like mochi. That's okay. Once you've combined those 3 ingredients, you are gonna have to use plastic wrap for this step. I really need to buy like the reusable plastic wrap. So let me know in the comments down below if you have any suggestions, because I don't want to use single-use plastic wrap. But yeah, just cover it up and then microwave it for one minute. After 1 minute, you're gonna take it out and keep this plastic wrap to the side because we're definitely reusing it. And then you're gonna take your whisk again and just take out any lumps that you see. I've gotten most of the lumps out, not all of them. I really hope that's not gonna be a problem. Okay, but now we're gonna heat it up for 1 more minute in the microwave. While the mixture... So I've taken it out of the microwave just now, and we're gonna put the plastic wrap onto the side again. And what you wanna do is you wanna get some warm water and a rubber spatula, because we don't wanna use a whisk anymore because this is gonna be extremely sticky. So I'm gonna get this wet a bit so it doesn't stick too much, and I'm just gonna start mixing this dough up. We are gonna have to microwave this for 30 more seconds after you give it a good mix. It's kind of what it looks like, but there are bigger pieces of dough now. After the next 30 seconds in the microwave, that's when you're gonna start adding your food coloring, whether it's natural or fake like mine. So I just took it out. It's been 30 more seconds. So in total now, we've microwaved this for 2 minutes and 30 seconds. And it's pretty thick now. We're just gonna keep mixing it. Basically what we've done is we've cooked the rice flour. So now I'm gonna take out my little ramekins or little bowls, whatever you wanna call it. And I have 6 here because I am dyeing it 6 different colors. I'm just gonna randomly put them into the bowls, a spatula at a time. It's starting to get a little bit thicker, which is good. Okay, so we have our food coloring, and I am going to do red and this one. I guess we have to do orange too, so that's red and yellow. I also make painting videos, so I'll link it up above. As you can see, I know how to make orange, so obviously I know how to paint. Is the rainbow song like a real, is that just in like a was that just in like a TV show, or was that?
Red, orange, yellow, green, blue.
There's also indigo, but I'm not doing For the next step, we are going to be rolling out these beautiful mochis. For this next part, you are going to need your cornstarch finally. So I'm basically just gonna, oh my god, it's so messy. Basically just gonna rub this all around this counter. And this might be like an unnecessary step, but I'm just taking it. I also literally had to just drive to go get parchment paper because you absolutely need parchment paper for this recipe. So, and I just don't want it to like slide around too much, which is why I put the cornstarch down, but now it just seems like that was literally unnecessary because it's still moving around, but that's okay. Now, that was just basically practice. Now we need to put the cornstarch all around it again. Now we're gonna take our red mochi dough, just let it go down right there. Now we're gonna take our cornstarch and sprinkle it on tops of it, because as you can see, this is extremely sticky. I'm also gonna take some more cornstarch and just put it on my rolling pin. And I'm gonna start rolling it out. This right here is perfect. It's not ideal. Here, I'm just gonna take this dough back into a ball. I just need more cornstarch. I bet you're not supposed to have cornstarch inside of the mochi, but mine's gonna have it. So I am gonna try to make this a rectangle so I can roll it out. Okay, this worked. And I'm gonna pick this up slowly. Oh, it's breaking. That's okay, it's okay if it's breaking. Yeah, there we go. Now I'm gonna repeat this process with the green. So now that I've cut or rolled out 3 of my colors, I am going to put these in the fridge. I'm using this glass as my cutter. I'm just gonna press down. I'm gonna dust this, and I'm gonna pick this up and let it rest in the fridge. Okay, I got better at this as this has gone on. I'm gonna do the same for the red and the green and then meet you back here. Okay, so these are my 9 so far cut out, and I'm just gonna refrigerate these for like 30 minutes and then fill them up with ice cream. Then I'm gonna fill this up with ice cream, roll it up, and it's done. Is this the easiest thing I've ever done? No, but it's not super hard. It's just the messiest thing I've ever made. Exhibit A, Exhibit B, Exhibit C, Exhibit W. Maybe that's just me. So I took my yellow, red, and green ones out, and I'm actually gonna start filling these. So it's a good thing that they're cold right now. That means that when the ice cream touches them, it's not gonna automatically start melting. I'm starting off with the lemon. It looks so weird. I don't think I'm gonna need all of what I had portioned out, so I'm just gonna quickly put it inside, and I am gonna take the top of the mochi and just start. Kind of looks like the mango mochi from Trader Joe's. It's kind of melting, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the freezer. And I'm gonna repeat that. Already melting. A quick side note, for my blue ice cream, I chose to do blueberry, so I just squished a lot of blueberries, took the juice out, strained it, dyed it blue, and there you go. And then for my purple ice cream, I wanted to do lavender, so I created a lavender simple syrup, added it to my vanilla, and mixed it up, and dyed it purple. But that's about it. I'm gonna finish these up and then show you the end result. But basically what you're supposed to do is put the ice cream in the middle of the mochi, and then you're supposed to be able to just like fold it up like dough. It's supposed to be easy, but as you can see, I had a lot of trouble with this. But it's okay, practice makes perfect. And I did actually end up with a rainbow at the end, so I was happy with the end result for my first attempt. I have cherry, mango, lemon, matcha, blueberry, and lavender. And look, my blue and purple, they're actually the best because I did those at the end. And that means next time I try this recipe, hopefully I'll do better. Anywho, thank you so much for watching. For more food videos, fashion beauty hauls, and lifestyle content, please press subscribe. See you next time.